Here come the two teams, Jared Haylor and Mark Williams, the new RAF captain, leading their charges out with mascots in tow. It is a perfect afternoon for rugby, it has to be said. There was some rain around at lunchtime and the women's game got doused a few times through the course of their 80 minutes, but it has disappeared thankfully now. There's a bit of a breeze and that may come into play for the kickers. Manning thinks about the sidestep, thinks better of it.
It's too early for Dave to get those tricks out just yet. It'll come. We'll wait for the Manning pick and go at some point.
There's his other man, Matt Harris, who gets the start at loose head this afternoon. Oh, the intercept is there from Gott. Scott. Ben Chambers on this near side. It's a foot race. Chambers is going to get there. And the Royal Navy are going to get the first try. Well, great anticipation from Jordan Gott. And then Ben Chambers goes half the length of the pitch to outstrip any running defenders to nail that score.
Yeah, Jordan managed to get into the passing channel there as the ball came out the back. Was that always the plan, or is it because Jordan Gott's blowing?
No, it was always the plan. So Dave Pascoe informed me. And it squeezes it in to get a good start from Hanley, good start from the Navy. The RAF have had the majority of possession and territory. Matavesi with plenty of options, with the likes of Pascoe, of course, at 6, Makepeace and Williams, two tall pieces of timber. Williams it is, as Matavesi comes round, gets the call from Gott. I thought Matavesi was going to straighten it up there, but Gott was the call. Wigglesford out to Bubba Watson.
Just slowing the ball down. I think they're going penalty away again there, not rolling away.
Nicky O'Donnell right on top of it there.
So yeah, hopefully we can see him in a red shirt very soon.
Simple 9-iron from Jake Hanley takes his team up into double figures, and with just about 12 minutes on the clock, Williams kicks long. Hanley keeps it in, out to Vakala Tukali. The release, and suddenly the Navy have slipped through the gears very quickly. Up on halfway, Wigglesford just losing communication there with the teammates ready to hit. Getting the penalty call again. The RAF being pinged at the breakdown.
Excellent strike.
Really good kick. Hanley learning the lessons of 2 minutes ago and pushing the senior service that little bit further away with the wind behind them. As Tim mentioned, they've got to make sure they get points on the board, and they're doing that job pretty much now.
That had yards left in it, didn't it?
Yep.
And they leave in 13.
And I'm here with Navy head coach Dave Pascoe. Dave, really good start from your guys.
Yeah, thanks, Gaff. Yeah, just trying to get some ascendancy into the game. You know, it can swing pretty quickly. The only thing that's keeping us out of it a little bit at the minute is a little bit of discipline. But yeah, really pleased with the start.
I mean, I think the RAF were a bit of an unknown quantity this year. They've got the ball at the moment. We're just going to see if this ends. But just as I'm talking to Paco, and do you think that might have been discipline?
No, I missed it because we were chatting, but I'll go back and look at that in a minute. But that's how quickly that sometimes in this in-service rugby, how it changes around. Momentum can shift quite quick, so we need to shut that out pretty early.
Toots goes a wandering, looking for the contact.
Short side's on, too late.
Gott stepping in at first receiver, good hands from Matavesi. On it moves to Chambers. Chambers revs it up, Wigglesford cuts back. That's beautiful scoring from Wigglesford. Just changing the angle, the step back off his right foot. Just opened up and caught the RAF defence off balance. And that's a big score for the senior service. The former Merthyr Tydfil hooker finds his target. Alex Hayton goes high and provides the ball for his number 2. They get some momentum, but Roberts has to drop to the deck, so they're going to have to move this ball out. Jenkins in as the first receiver.
Penalty advantage, free ball, I think, from collapsing that ball.
Boxall, quick offload. Williams moves it down, and it is Roberts. Roberts scored against the Navy last year. He's done it again this year. And the RAF getting that 5-pointer at least that they needed.
Yeah, excellent hands there from Mark Williams as he came around the back of Josh McNally. And James Roberts, close from getting on the far side. Just 2 minutes ago, manages to get in there. Scores in the right-hand corner. They needed that.
The others obviously front rowers.
Both props off. Scott Makepeace making way. So that'll be Ed Pascoe up from 6 into the second row.
Williams is happy with that.
Great kick.
And the RAF fans deservedly happy. That is a really good kick from the skipper.
Yeah, that's important for the RAF. Gets them back to within 1 score. Really good strike.
Crash ball Charlie is Beasley. Doesn't make any headway though, but the ball's still there for the senior service. Hanley. Well, Nicky O'Donnell coming over to this side for a penalty call. I think that was an offside call, yes, that's what she's indicating now. Hanley from 40 metres on the angle. That is a very, very good pressure kick from the Royal Navy number 10.
Excellent strike. 40 yards out into the breeze. Important score, that.
Dan Rutter is coming on for Wrigglesford now. But they're not waiting for him. They've taken the line out already.
Quite know how that happened.
Well, it's not part of the line out officially, is he? I don't know.
No, but you're allowed to make a replacement without starting the game again. But yeah, he got away with it. Good footballer, Rutter.
All right, yes, Rutter plays a very French halfback, plays 9 and 10.
Yeah, can play all over the place.
Cook trying to use his not inconsiderable bulk to get over the line. Are they over now? Just short.
Just regathered it, I think. And again, in comes Morby.
Wrapped up by Navy defenders.
The RAF backs are firing in, aren't they?
Williams
goes wide.
Throws the rainbow pass, and the pot of gold is there for Kieran Prescott.
Prescott is in.
Well, there's a big score.
Fantastic bridge pass over the top from skipper Mark Williams there. Really, really good.
And neither is direction. So Hanley goes 5 from 7, and he pushes the Royal Navy back to a 7-point lead, but it is only a 1-score difference still. Hanley out to Duncan. Gets the rebound. Duncan drives into the RAF 22.
They've got a fortunate hand on it, I think, on the way through. Managed to slow it down, the ball, and Craig Duncan really gathered well.
Rutter.
Into pressure, into the 22 now. The Navy looking to squeeze, aren't they?
Big moments as we work into the final 5 minutes of this match. Well, I think Harry Challoner was fairly easy to spot as he came round in anticipation there. And surely this is going to be...
Taking the half-back off the ball and come around the side, I think. Yeah.
Regulation 3 points.
Should be.
So, Jake Hanley with an opportunity a lot closer than the last one. A simple sand wedge from there to push his team into a 10-point lead.
And don't forget, whilst there's just a game today, these guys have worked long and hard for many months to get that cap or their opportunity to represent today. It's really important. But yeah, these learning opportunities will keep coming, I'm sure. And whilst they might have just been turned over there by the 10 points.
First game in this year's Inter-Services Rugby Championship is over, and it is the senior service who prevail. It's been a fascinating encounter with so many different tactical variations from both sides. This new look RAF team certainly threw everything they had into this contest, but ultimately, just even though they scored 3 tries, unable to get themselves ahead on the scoreboard at any point in this game. And 17 points from the boot of Jake Hanley made all the difference and will allow the Royal Navy to head towards Twickenham in good, buoyant mood in a fortnight's time.
And I'm pitchside here with winning Royal Navy captain Jared Haylett and man of the match Jake Hanley. Jared, I'll come to you first. What do you think made the difference? Because I think you were definitely the stronger side, and winning that first half seemed to help you a lot.
I think this week we really just stuck to the basics, really backed ourselves, and fortunately we came out on top. Real physical game. Credit to the RAF. They really came at us hard, but credit to our lads. We really stuck there and won that physical battle, I think.
Jake, you are Vodafone player of the match. Really good kicks, some very ambitious ones as well, but it really made the difference getting those ones over.
Yeah, definitely. Just happy out to contribute. Most importantly, we got the win today, and if I played one small little part, then just happy to get the win.
You've now got a 2-week break until Army Navy, but looking forward to another Premiership ground.
Absolutely, yeah. Looking forward to that game. Again, I think we've got a few more gears to go, so we'll prep well and then see where we're at.
Jared, just a few words about your player of the match and your team in general. Really pleased with the performance today.
Yeah, I think Jake's come on massively, obviously, since joining this team. There's been opportunities that he has taken and hasn't taken, and he's really grown into the role. I think it's great to see him and Jordan 10-12 and as that combination. And as you saw, we're just backing him today, and he's getting him over the sticks, which is great.
And presumably you guys still in camp, still strong, sticking together for the next 2 weeks and continue on through to Twickenham.
Yeah, 100%. It's great to see the crowd here. It's a massive crowd, and like the light of Inter-Services Rugby is getting big now, which is awesome to see. Just like to take this opportunity to say thank you to everyone who's coming to support us, sponsors, all that. But great win for us today.
Great boys. Go and get your just rewards.
Thank you very much.